mighty state of California. All right, so Randy, as the virus continues to be the virus, and it's still Friday, I hope that you're in for a good Friday.
Wait, hold on. The internet decided to
Well,
destroy itself.
that was an amazing response, but so it sounds like you're definitely in for a good Friday.
Yeah. Oh, geez. This is good.
Aw, G's and crackers, right?
We'll call it good enough. All right. Well, let's hope for the best and hope that everything works out. Yeah. So updates. Sorry, say again, because this thing just destroyed itself again.
That's okay. So,
Not really.
yeah, it's totally fine. What I was saying is, happy Friday, and I'm pretty sure it's almost Good Friday, right?
What is Good Friday? You don't eat meat? Is that how
You're
that works?
you're the religious person, bud. You got
Look,
to tell
just
me.
because I go to seminary school doesn't make me a religious guy.
You went to school? Your parents let you go to school? Congratulations.
They let me learn stuff, books.
In things, stuff and things. Yes, highly educated. So,
Yes.
start off the epic show. I think that you'd be surprised that the Doomsday people are buying gold. Yes, even though Top Ramen, as we said yesterday, is selling
Like
for
WoW gold?
$8. No, no, sir. Real
Oh.
gold.
There's gold in the ground. If, they're really concerned about it, they need to just go start digging their own illegal mines.
There's also helium in the ground.
Well,
Maybe not as much as we need anymore, but there's still some there. I guarantee it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way to manufacture helium-3. So, whatever that way is,
But that's only if you find the God particle, right?
yes.
Yes. Yes, you definitely have to be using one of those awesome uh, atom smashers to get there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ginormous machines that coincidentally are now going to be pocket-sized. So, interesting stuff. I'll get to make helium-3 in my pocket. Be like a Tomodachi, except radioactive.
Oh, yeah. So I think that it was interesting to find out that Amazon had tried to avoid price gouging by shutting down some of the sales of items. And like we have been talking about, nacho cheese, what was up there about $11 a pound. Top ramen 888 in today's item, which will be always amazing, uh, is also just doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, now is the time to be an Amazon seller. I know you're
It
banned for life from that, but you know,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
You know
there's
what?
still a way to make a
Lesson
dollar.
lesson of the story, don't help people.
Yes, good is bad.
Yes, that's the lesson. Don't help other people do things with your stuff. So, life lesson. Yeah, interesting. You know what? I was a few days back, I was trying to search for toilet paper just out of curiosity, and Amazon occluded the search results, which was interesting. So, yep.
Yes, the power of the internet, right? All the decisions and things we get to make that aren't actually made by us, right? So you search to buy a car, and all of a sudden you're looking at GM because they're going to pay the most to have you go to their site, right?
Well, that's why we have lobbying, right? I mean, money makes more money.
Yes, that is correct. Money does usually help you make more money, especially if you put
How
it
does
all on black and play roulette.
no no gambling here unless you're doing salty bet. Salty bet.
Interestingly enough,
Not
the price of respirator mask has actually come down. So they were saying that a 10 pack of these 3M masks went up to $70, and the usual price was 17.
right. So 10 times the demand, 10 times the price. That makes sense. So it's a weird world.
Did you check in on the search for the originating animal that created this amazing virus?
I didn't. I did find a video from what is it? Three blue, one brown on the way pandemics spread, and that was pretty interesting. Uh, Pretty much the overarching results of that those simulations was stay away from people and wash your hands. And no matter what animal it was that it came from, that's the answer. So,
But it always is the answer, right?
is it? I mean, eventually somebody has to come into contact with somebody. We have a really, really weird, like, I put something down on the table, walk away, you come grab the thing off the table economy, and it's always awkward. Um, yeah. So I don't know how long we can maintain that. Um, then again, it's odd because humans most typically were not really into the whole giant, uh, social gathering thing in ancient times. Um, Before cities and civilizations started picking up, it was just tiny little knit groups of humans roaming around and fighting each other. So maybe that's what it'll go back to,
The
since we're probably
humans the humans do that best. Fight each
yeah.
other.
Well, we
Especially when
we
they
are
argue about religion.
or snacks.
Tasty, tasty nacho cheese, right? $12 a pound.
I don't want to have to stab somebody over some nacho cheese, but if I have to,
Well, nacho cheese would be the most valuable thing to get stabbed over.
awesome. Take my shoes, my nacho cheese, leaves my wallet.
By the way, I'm saving this for the end, but I want you to know that I have found the priciest item of the day on Amazon. It is not Respirator Master.
Is it the $10,000 massage chair?
No, 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 no. It's something useful that you
No.
can stick in your mouth and eat.
Oh, I don't know if that's appropriate for our level of channel.
Okay, so we like to talk about facts here sometimes, and I think now is a good time to bring in the factual portion of the show.
Factual portion.
Interesting. There's been a jump of 10,000 cases since I looked a few hours ago, so they must have been doing a lot of reporting lately.
Maybe they're digging, and that's why, there's a skew in the data from what there was predicted versus what there is reported. And now they're just really trying to find as many cases as they can,
Yeah,
as quickly as they can. So, like the reporting date of, each individual case, when does it get reported? What's the time from when it was actually accounted for? Um, I don't know who has those real numbers, right? So
yeah, it's
it's hard to
interesting.
say.
We started on Monday, and it seemed like Mondays must be the day they update for the weekends because people don't work on the weekend. Uh, because we had
Do
4,000 in
they?
that one day, remember? And we were talking about how it could potentially reach the epic level of the speed that salt kills people at 4,500 a day. Uh,
Right, right.
but it turns out that must have been over 3 days that 4,000 had occurred. Um,
Well, because these numbers are, I don't think it's per day, is it? Because I kept looking at these numbers and it was saying something like,
yeah, the way it's usually reported is per day, and they have a breakdown of everything, right? But per day is what we were
yeah,
talking about through the week. Like today's per day, my understanding is 2,465 new cases and 1,700 fatalities
how
globally.
many how many fatalities globally? 1,700?
That's what it looks like, but that must be overall because overall the overall stats 26,909.
Well, we have to remember that that stat for salt is just America. That's only here. So globally, I don't know how much. Good number to look up. We can look that up now. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's
Number of people who die from sodium. Global death count. 2.3 million worldwide from salt.
it's almost
So,
double what the U.S. was. A little less, but
so,
close.
so the United States eats half the world's salt.
That's fair, right?
Think about that, and that's amazing. So, just one nation.
Under God, indivisible, for
Under
liberty and
salt.
justice for all, and then salt.
Yes.
So I
All right.
guess I think reporting facts are interesting. So if you look at the United Kingdom, they had their death toll rise 31% in one day, and I'm pretty sure again this is just some kind of reporting fluke, and not actually the fact that they had so many people die in one day.
Right.
So much easier for people to click on stories when it says 750 people died in one day than 75 people passed away.
Well, that's why you save it up and be like, oh, we reported it now. So it's it's there to get your attention, right? So uh
So
interesting
181
effect.
people in one day is what they got,
181 people in one day.
aged between 29 and 98.
Well, it looks like we're on the menu. So just better wash your hands. Or it'll be a very, very short podcast.
Yes, yes, it would. It'd be a podcast of one.
Well, we're separated. I'm assuming that one of us will die first, so you're gonna have to take over when I'm not here. I'll leave this thing
Oh, as
up.
long as the sheet's up, dude, I'll just play it. I'll talk to the sheet. Probably get more viewers.
You know what? Get a screenshot and just fill in the blank for whoever wants to be me for the remainder of the series if I die. All
I
right.
like that. That's good stuff.
So interesting. The NRA is going to sue California
Over what?
for shutting down gun stores.
That's perfect, right?
Right. And then I think it's Texas, Louisiana, and there was one other state that I guess they're getting heat because they were trying to close down abortion clinics amidst the chaos. So left and right battles.
And they'll find a reason to close down those every day of the week. A new reason too, every time.
Any reason really.
Any reason will do. Nintendo decided to donate 9,500 masks to those places in need, so that's nice of them, right?
Does it have Nintendo logo on it?
And I also hope it was made from recycled game cartridges. I'm sure they have plenty and plenty of Super Mario Brothers still hanging out in the warehouse.
This makes sense. So aren't they gonna go out of business soon though?
No, no, they have the Switch, man. Everyone loves that thing.
Okay, I don't have the Switch. I don't know what the Switch is. Everyone's got things, and I don't have the patience for it. So
It's okay. The things aren't that important.
that's the old person in me talking, I'm sure. So what else did you come across today?
Well, I think the biggest thing here is I really just want to see what the rate is today for the United States. We had over 100 in the UK. What was the United States like?
United States death toll. Coronavirus. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So yeah, right now it's saying 104,000 cases U.S., 1,600 deaths.
505 deaths today. So it's actually went down every day this week.
It's amazing. Everybody's got like vague, slightly different numbers. People want to round up or down. It's interesting.
Holy cow. There's reporting 25 deaths in California alone.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they're all pretty close here.
Hey, guess where the most are at? Never gonna believe it.
Is it that place?
That place where work belongs, Santa Clara County.
Yep, that's what I thought.
20. That's crazy, man.
It's interesting.
They beat LA, if you can believe that. They're almost double LA.
Isn't LA more crowded? Like
By a lot,
I
yeah.
just drove in LA. It was the most awful thing I've experienced in a long time.
I think talking about traffic would definitely help our viewer stats, right? Let's talk about how we get stuck in traffic. So the people stuck in traffic
You know
trying to
what?
watch this
The people not stuck in
can
traffic,
make
because
sure other
everybody's
people feel their
dying.
pain. Yeah, no one's driving right now, hopefully.
Nobody cares about
Do not
traffic
drive and
anymore.
watch this show, just to be clear. We are not
I
promoting
mean,
that.
I'm not. You do you.
No, don't do you if that's what you're thinking is a good idea.
Look, it's a free country.
Mostly.
Zen,
Let's be clear,
Zer,
mostly.
martial law.
Not yet, not quite.
It's coming. So
I don't
listen to
know.
all the
I think
preppers.
we're
No,
finally
listen to
doing
the
a good
preppers
job.
on Reddit. It's coming.
If you heard it on Reddit, it's just like this show. It's absolutely true.
That's coming.
Everything you read and see on the internet is correct. I want a
It depends
unicorn for
how
my
I
birthday.
feel.
Don't forget.
It depends how I feel on the day. And
Yes, that's correct. Your opinions do depend on how
my
you
narrative.
feel. That's correct. As long as you tell the story strong enough, it becomes real news.
Or yeah, and then you just say everyone else is fake news. That's how that works.
Absolutely.
You just keep
Man.
telling people the thing that you want, and then eventually people will be like, oh, okay.
Now, so we're about midway, and I think now is a really good time to switch it up. So let's play that game that everyone loves. Most expensive item on Amazon today.
Okay.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and give me your best shot. What's your guess? And again, remember, it's edible. We're only doing edible things, just so we're clear.
Oh, does it does it have to be?
It does not purr. It
Look,
does not
lead.
bark.
Look, lead is technically edible
You're
too.
not eating lead. It's not good for you. Don't do that
Is it
either.
coal? Is it coal?
Ladies and gentlemen, do not eat coal. Don't eat
Those
that
guys
either.
survived in. Look, if you need to survive, you can eat coal.
No,
Okay.
you can't. Don't listen to
Don't
that
listen.
garbage.
Don't
That's
listen to him.
garbo.
That's
Garbo.
how those guys survived in Chile. Chile, Chile.
Eating charcoal will kill you, ladies and gentlemen. Do
No,
not do
no,
that.
charcoal will kill you. Coal, on the other hand, is delicious.
Ah, that's why Santa keeps putting in my stocking. I gotcha. What's your guess for the
Yes.
day? Real guess, sir. Not some bogus hocus pocus.
Coal's not that bad. I,
Would you
I,
move on from the cold
I.
train?
All right. Coal train. Is it gravy? Gravy train. That's what it's gravy.
Why are we
Gravy's
doing
the
this?
most
I'll tell you
expensive.
what. Because we haven't done this yet, I'm going to set a new precedent. I'm going to look up what the price of gravy is per pound. Let's do this.
I'm just throwing it out there. If it's more or less than what you picked, do I get a thing of gravy if I win?
This is nice. Absolutely, you do not. Okay, so they do have gravy, and I'm going to pretend like you want the Knorr kind of gravy. The gravy mix yells a half gallon. because that's about how much
Yeah.
gravy I need when I need gravy. That
Well,
gravy is pretty
if
expensive.
it's not smothered,
It's not as expensive as the item that I chose for today, but give you an idea of gravy and the cost. Are you ready for this?
I'm waiting.
The suspense is definitely killing you. Yes, it is $9.60 a pound for gravy. That's correct. $9.60 a pound. That's more than top ramen. I honestly can't tell you which one's worse for you because they're both fighting for the bottom.
Well, what was Velveeta?
Oh, we didn't do that. We're not doing cheese. Nacho
All right.
cheese, on the other hand, over
Is it
$13.
really cheese?
Yes, nacho cheese is the only cheese.
No, no, no. I mean, is Velveeta actually cheese? I don't think so.
Okay, the suspense is over. I know it's killing you, so
Are
here it is.
are
Most
come on.
expensive item of the day: ham and cheese hot pockets. Are you ready for the price per pound?
Ham and cheese hot pocket?
Yes, sir. Price per
I'd be
pound for ham and cheese hot pockets is $13.60 a pound. Woo! It's right up there with nacho cheese. Yes, it is.
so you're telling me that one hot pocket weighs how much?
I don't know, but the box weighs 9 ounces. And I'm sure they're counting the
9
box and
ounces.
the wrapper and that little cool little tray that you do origami with to make it heat up
Yeah, yeah,
faster and
yeah,
then
yeah,
it
yeah,
blows up in the
yeah.
microwave no matter what you do. Yeah, awesome hot
It's a
pockets.
compliant mechanical structure. It's a compliant that's what it is. That's what it's called. It's a technical term.
Oh yeah. Bam, 13.60 a pound. Deliciousness. I'd buy that right up right now. You delivered a cooked hot pocket to me, I give you $13.60. I might even give you a tip if it was just right.
Just be sure to wash your hands. You get stuff now. You don't know people washing their hands when they touch your packages, so just remember that.
Yeah, but it can't possibly live on cardboard. That's just bananas. And come on, those people at Taco Bell, they're always washing their hands. That's all they do. They just wash hands, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, they did the testing. It's like 3 days for cardboard,
Tasty. So
isn't
eat
it?
your cardboard. It's the safest thing to do.
No, no. As soon as you touch the cardboard, you touch the hot pocket. You touch your
Cardboard,
mouth. You
mouth,
you need the
eyeball,
coronavirus.
eyeball, eyeball. Pick for gold. Pick for
You
gold.
rub
Eat it
you rub
all.
your eyeball
Eat it
with
all.
all coronavirus boogers
There
in
you
there.
go. There you go.
Shmoo. Shmoo.
Yes.
All right. So, what else we got today? Any interesting updates besides people dying from a giant plague spreading across the land?
No, I don't think anything compares to that. I have to say it's still awkward when I go outside. I saw the sun for the first time in 3 days
Well,
earlier.
space is weird.
Yes, it is. It feels
Space
like
is the
space. Yes, I like that.
I mean, we're in space, right? I'm just gonna be very clear about that. So,
Yes, yes, I do know we're in space. Gravity does apply though here in this part of space.
well, it depends on your belief system. If you believe in gravity,
And if you don't, what happens? Is the Earth flat?
there's the hollow earthers that apparently the flat earthers think are,
Crazy.
they frown upon, right?
That's so weird. In school they taught me the Earth was oval. You know, not actually circular. Here's an
That's partially true.
here's another thing that's gonna break your fancy. Did you know that those maps that they create to show where the states are not the actual size of the states?
Yes, that's how things get represented when they get put on a flat surface from a 3D object.
Do you know where the southernmost tip of the United States is?
Do I know where the southernmost tip of the United States is?
That's correct. That's the question proposed to you right now, live on the show.
American Samoa?
No, sir.
Southern Hemisphere?
That is a part of the hemisphere. The other half is northern hemisphere.
Puerto Rico.
Not part of the United States still, unfortunately.
St. Thomas.
That is certainly a place that exists. I can give you that. It is not the
They
southernmost
have
tip.
American license plates. I saw it. I was there.
You've been there? Tell me, what was it like? Did they have the coronavirus?
It's tropical, and now they're destroyed. And Richard Branson is probably enjoying, the crap out of that because he's like, oh gosh, I just wanted to shmoo all these people off the island. Nature did it for me. So now I can just take it all for myself and my buddies. So, yep. It's a scary place. There's a lot of drug cartel that go through those areas. So apparently when we left, some couple got held at knife point and they were gonna kidnap the dude and his girlfriend. Yeah, don't go there. So food for thought. Anything else that we didn't cover today?
Interesting. Depends on what you define by southernmost. You could either be in San Antonio, Texas, or you could
Well,
be in the center of Hawaii, or you could be in Florida. All those have southernmost somethings.
well, Hawaii's kind of a weird spot, right?
If you
That's
mean amazing, yes.
It's okay. It's not the greatest. Actually, St. Thomas was more tropical, believe it or not.
Yes, I'm
Um,
going to tend not to believe that.
it's okay. You can pretend.
That's what we do here. We do a lot
Just
of
pretend.
pretending. Yes, just
I
pretend.
do. I
Pretend real
pretend like I know
hard.
things.
You pretend real hard, it becomes true.
Yes, that's what I try to do. I try to pretend, and then everybody, like zombies, like just pretend.
No zombies yet.
But
Those
but
don't exist. It's like
they're
unicorns,
coming.
unfortunately. They're not coming, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't think they are. So, I think we should leave everyone that's tuned into the show on a high note. Do you have a note
I'm
to
ready.
get everyone high on?
All right.
That's too bad. California has a lot of people that are
They
high
do.
on.
They have an app. I will not advertise that app, but you can find it on the internet.
I bet you it's a map with flowers.
But you can't have guns. Pot's okay during a
Yes, I mean
shelter in place, but no guns.
you have to cook, right? So you need the pots.
What if I need to shoot the animal?
I
Then it
think
wouldn't.
you need to just go to soy. Yeah, tofu also an option. I heard.
Yeah, I was concerned about the hormone reaction to
No, that's just good for you, man.
soy. Uh, I
The
know people say
more
that.
the more
That's why.
hormones, the better, right?
Yeah, the more homeowners, the what?
Yes, the more homeowners, the better.
That is my company's philosophy. So
Yes, that's a good one. You should make a slogan of that.
I will. The more the better.
Yep, the more the better.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
More
Awesome.
the bestest.
Bestest. Yes, the bestest. More of the best.
So, do you have the bestest note to leave everyone on?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you
No, I
to
think
come up
it's
with
your
a note.
turn to give a closing farewell to the first week of the show and to the first weekend we're going to have.
Well, it looks like it's time to go because mother-in-law's home. Time to run away.
All right. Peace out, all. Woo. Have a
See you
good
guys.
weekend.
Good luck. Hide for
Oh,
your lives.
yeah.